Hey there, and welcome back. As always, I'm Carl with Darkest Attitude, absent mind professor of knives and all things sharp. Sit on back, grab your pens and papers, class is about to begin. First, a little bit of syllabus work, as always. If you love knives and all things sharp, and you must, you wouldn't be watching this video. Have you subscribed yet? Not? Why not? Easy enough to do. Just hit that little button right down there that says subscribe. And after you hit that, you hit the bell next to it. You'll get notified every time I put up a new video. It's a win-win situation. You win because you get to see all the neat new knives I'm doing videos of and all the other neat things I do videos of occasionally. I win because the more subscribers I have, the easier it is for me to get these neat new knives for you. But enough of that. Let's get on with class day. Got something a little new. It's another knife from Kizer. This one is a Splinter. Interesting knife. Not that big. It's right at 4 inches closed. It's got a 3 1/4 inch blade. G10 handle scales. This one is black and blue, and it's sculpted rather nicely. It's very comfortable, very grippy. You're not going to have your hands sliding around on that, and it really does give it a very nice appearance. Blade's a little different. They're using what's called N690 stainless steel, which is an Austrian steel. Now, I'm looking it up. I'm finding comparisons between it and 440C, which, after looking at the chemical composition, I don't think is really that great a comparison. I'm thinking better comparison would be with VG10, which is one of the high chromium steels that Spyderco is so in love with. It is a high chromium steel. It does get a little harder than your more standard steels used by knife makers nowadays, especially the 8CR 13 MOV that's so common. So it's just, the blade is, for all that it's only 3 1/4 inches long, is so thin it actually looks longer. Very slight harpoon styling before it goes to the drop point. A very straight edge with just a little bit of belly up near the tip. Very thin. No jumping on the back, which I will admit I like. But it's still nice and comfortable in spite of that, so I think we can forgive them that. The pocket clip is set for right-hand carry, tip up. You can flip it around to left-hand carry, but it's still tip up. You can't flip it to tip down if that's the way you like to carry. Sorry, that cold just will not go away. But anyway, now you're stuck with tip-up carry, but you can flip it to left-hand pocket in addition to right-hand pocket, which is nice. They don't say what the bearings are, but it's not assisted opening, as you've noticed. I mean, it just drops, but it just floats right out. It's just gorgeous. Very nice deployment. Very nice the way it goes back. Does have a lanyard hole if you want, which is different, but I can see where that could be handy, especially in colder climates. When you're wearing gloves, it's hard to dig something out of your pocket. So, let's see here. Let's find a piece of paper that isn't too badly whittled on, and let's see what we can do with starting our usual tests. Here we go. This will work. Now, as always, this is straight out of the box. No touch-up, no sharpening, nothing changed the way it performs. And that is very, very nice. Very nice indeed. So, let's see here. Cardboard. This is almost whittled away to nothing, but we can still test it. Standard core gauge cardboard, as you can see. And straight in. Straight through. Very sweet. Let's see here. Yeah. That's going to let you open. Well, yeah. You're going to open up any box you could possibly want all day long with that. I'm going to need to find a new box and vacuum the floor before my wife gets home. I'm going to be in big trouble. So, yeah, it did that. Great. Let's see here. Bottles. I had a couple bottles here. And, excuse me. The cat got to playing with it. Be right back. One problem with having cats. If it moves, they'll play with it. And sometimes they'll play with it even if it doesn't move. So, but, hang packaging test. Standard soda bottle. Tip goes in beautifully. And it's just, wow. Yeah, definitely can't complain about that. Paracord. Where's the paracord? Here's some paracord. There's the end. So, standard loop. Through the silk. Smaller loop. Just as smooth. Let's see here. He's big enough for me to hold. Okay. Just barely hold on to that. Just barely get tipped through. And let's see here. That's, wow. That. And let's make sure of something here. That was tiny little loop, and that tip still took it in just 2 slices. That is impressive. It's impressive as all hell. And let's see here. Standard piece of wood. Whoops, no, before we do the wood, leather. Standard heavy gauge cowhide. You've been watching me whittling on this for a while now. Anyone need a pair of lead laces? It's taking that apart. Gorgeous. Alright, onto the wood. Nice. Let's see how it does on this. I know you've heard me say this 100 times before, but say it again. Don't do this at home. That pivot point is a weakness. It will give way sooner or later. I'm doing this on a brand new knife just to see how it does. I would never do this in the field. Well, maybe with this one I would. Okay. Now, I still wouldn't do that, but wow. That is bloody amazing. Okay. Zip ties. Beloved of electricians and gun show associates. Man, as I say, I use them to attach things to my packs. Use it to tie, the pipes I use to hang my signs at gun shows together while traveling. Electricians use them to hold wires in place so they don't get a bloody mess that way. But they're a pain to cut, even with a pair of diagonal cutters. Let's see how this does it. You know what? I think there's something wrong with this zip tie. Let's try another one. Zip ties are not supposed to undo like that. They're supposed to stay once you put them. Okay. Yeah, this one's not going to come undone. So let's try this. One cut. Straight through. Folding it over as if I was going to try to trim the end at a gun show after strapping a gun. That blade is just blowing my mind. That is, I swear it's even better than the VG10 blade on my Spyderco. It's just gorgeous. Well, let's see if it took any damage, because especially that tie could have done some damage. None whatsoever. Not a tiny bit of damage. That is gorgeous. And the price point isn't bad either. I mean, just retail price is $99.95. It's got a map of $72. And as you've heard me say before, if the minimum advertised price is $72, if someone's trying to sell it to you for less, it is either isn't the real thing, or you got a real idiot trying to sell it to you. Now, I know these have been kind of new to my lineup. I haven't had many Kizers, but this is just, I'm not sure, but I may be developing a new favorite knife brand, which, considering how good Civivi is and how good that's provided, how much service that's provided me in Roik, that's saying something. But meantime, I got to get going. My son's bus should be here any minute now, so I wish you luck. You take care. We'll see you next week when class is in again. And remember, if you're going to do something, no matter how minor or how major, even if it's just waiting for your son's bus, do it with attitude. See you now. Bye.